The Western Conference semifinals, Game 3. The Phoenix Suns come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Dallas Mavericks. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Big Game 3 of the Western Conference semifinals getting going right now. Thanks for tuning in. 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Seth Curry is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for Phoenix, the talented backcourt guards are Beal and Booker. O'Neal is out there with Nurkic, and it's Leonard in at the small forward position. Green passes to Williams. Doncic outside. Off target from outside. Doncic against Beal. Jokic grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Curry, wide open, off target with his 3.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Booker's shot is good.
And you know, defenses try to get physical with Booker, and now he's used to that. He just plays through the contact.
Now, here's Doncic. Nobody near Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Beal. On the wing, Booker. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Booker's got a second bucket tonight.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
Curry on the wing. Doncic outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
A 3 from Leonard. It's rebounded by Dallas. They look to start a new streak after losing on Monday.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
And it's off from 3-point range. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Curry passes to Williams. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beal against Doncic. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Doncic has got 5.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Here's Leonard, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And Phoenix making a change here. Allen's checked in. And Leonard, no good on that one.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
And that one's good, Jokic.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Number 1, Luka Doncic. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I briefly spoke with Mike Budenholzer. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is, Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Booker, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
And this coaching staff in love with Booker's ability to create his own shot. It's a part of his game that's come a long way.
Here's Doncic. And he uses the glass on the lane. Doncic has got 7 points.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Pass to Nurkic. And here's Leonard. Over Williams. It's rebounded by Doncic.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Phoenix. And Dallas also making the switch. Hardaway's checked in.
Excellent footwork there. Booker so tricky on the drive. You can't predict what he's going to do.
Pass to Green. Williams sets a screen for Green. Traps in the tray.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Booker. 8 points for him. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Hardaway dishes to Curry. Green, the pass to Jokic. Shoots over Nurkic, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Back to Booker. Takes a three. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game. The Mavericks leading. Curry kicks to Williams. Outside, Green. From the line. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. 6 points for Jokic.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
Back to Booker. And Curry pulls it down.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Rejected by Booker. Crafty move, and that's good for 2. Booker's got 13.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Mavericks lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference semifinals. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
They've got Bradley Beal. He's out there with Allen. And it's Roddy in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Doncic with the block.
Luka's sheer size makes him a mismatch for most guards.
Pass to Holmes. Here's Hardaway. And here's Doncic from the arc. Knocks down the three ball. Doncic has got the lead up to 4 now for Dallas.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Allen outside. Here's the screen. Andrew Eubanks gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. O'Neal's checked in for the Suns. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dallas. Dallas leading by 4. Powell with a screen on Beal. And here's Doncic from the arc. And for the Suns, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. Out to the right wing. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Mavericks making a switch here. Kleba's checked in.
Number 34, Maxi Kleber.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Doncic, forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Oubre against O'Neal. O'Neal is screen on Hardaway. Allen for 3, drains the three-pointer. Allen's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Hardaway. Still scoreless. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. Leonard, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. The Mavericks also with a sub. Prosper's checked in. Hardaway is screen on O'Neal. Here's Oubre. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Kelly Oubre Jr. is a springy, bouncy wingman. I mean, provides scoring punch from the 3, and he also provides energy at the defensive end that his team needs.
Free throw, good, Oubre. Grant Williams is checked in for the Mavericks. Curry comes in for exit. He doesn't get the second one. Suns trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Eubanks. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his team.
Williams dishes to Hardaway. Dallas moving the ball around. Williams has a screen for Curry. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix.
Kawhi has a subtle and quiet way of consistently keeping the pressure on.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
At the line for 2,
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
And a guy any team would love to have. The quiet confidence of Kawhi has worked throughout his career.
That one drops. He ties it up. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. On the wing, Hardaway. He's covered by Leonard. Oubre, no one around him. Dallas again missing. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And here's Leonard from three. They grab their own miss. And that one's good. Eubanks.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Doncic passes to Williams. Doncic against Beal. Puts the move on. And the slam by Doncic.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Allen outside. Hardaway against Leonard. O'Neal wide open. No good on the three. The Mavericks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Pass to Curry. Now Doncic over Allen. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Screen by Allen. Here's Beal. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So for the Suns, Okogie's checked in for Eubanks. Booker comes in for Allen. And it's Payton in for Beal. Then for the Mavericks, Jokic has checked in for Kelly Oubre. Green comes in for Hardaway. And it's Hardy in for Doncic. And the Mavericks with possession here, trailing by 2. Green passes to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Dallas moving it around. Williams can't get it to go.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. It's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
Got that one on the move. Jokic has got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
All Jokic needs is just a little bit of room, and he's good to shoot it. You got to respect the scoring ability he has.
Screen by O'Neal. O'Neal on the wing. Pocket 6. Here's Booker. Booker taking the hit.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
Hardy passes to Williams. Curry on the wing. Defended by Booker. Releases. Rebound by the Suns. Pass to Okogie. Takes the 3. Sinks the triple. Now it's a 5-point Suns lead.
Boy, because of his athleticism, when Josh Okogie is knocking down the three-point shot, he is really uber dangerous.
Hardy passes to Curry. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And here are the Suns now. They're on a 16-5 run here. Okogie misses. Mavericks trail by 5. 30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Jokic gets to Curry. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
Boy, Curry knows that kind of physical finish can give his team a spark.
Here's Booker. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Green, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy buckets.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Green. 9 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Booker. Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Suns on top, up by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, a big first half for you all offensively, but big first half for them, too. Any concern there?
They're still scoring pretty good, so we got to play better defense second half because we don't know if we're going to keep making the shots that we're making right now.
We'll see who can get some stops, Kawhi. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Phoenix Suns.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
Taking a look at the situation for the Phoenix Suns. A dream start. 2 wins on the road, and now a chance to go up 3-0 at home.
Well, they're definitely sitting in a good place, but they got to watch their backs.
Yeah, overconfidence could be their downfall. They can't get complacent and miss a chance to widen their lead, Ernie.
Yeah, I like the chances. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for the Mavericks, they've got Nikola Jokic. Doncic out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Williams at the 4 spot. And it falls over the rim and in. Booker's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Suns. Doncic passes to Curry. Outside, Green. That's to Curry. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
They get it again. Tries to keep it alive. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And it's the Suns with the ball. Here's Booker. Rebound by Williams.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down. Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Here's Leonard, out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Jokic is third.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
Mavericks trail by 3. Outside Curry. Beal against Doncic. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Booker outside. One finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And showing off a little with the handles there. Man, that's Booker fun to watch.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Rebound by the Suns. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Leonard looking over the floor to the paint. Double team on Nurkic. There's O'Neal with the 3. Drills it from outside. O'Neal's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Back to Doncic. Doesn't go either for Doncic.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And that one, good. And now a 10-point Phoenix lead.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Doncic sticking it from way outside.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Phoenix, get on your feet and give a warm welcome to you.
Checked in for Dallas. Left side, O'Neal. Pass to Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Oh, very difficult to just stop Kawhi inside. He's a powerful player who commits to his attacks.
For Phoenix, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. That free throw good from Leonard. He's perfect from the line this time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Williams, a screen on Beal. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Here's Booker, 5 to shoot. No good that time. Good defense by Jokic. Outside Curry. Pass to Jokic. It's rebounded by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in this game. Leonard kicks to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic with it. 19 points in the game. Curry passes to Jokic. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Suns. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Nurkic. 3-pointer. And Curry pulls it down. And so Curry will bring it up for the Mavericks. 9-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Doncic looking it over. Drills the 3-pointer. Doncic has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Mavs.
Doncic giving you the full package. Superstar for sure.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Suns have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Nurkic.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Eubanks comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Leonard. Then for the Mavericks, Exum, he's checked in for Williams. Hardaway comes in for Curry, and it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Exum. Eubanks defending. And here's Exum. Hasn't made one yet. Jokic. That shot missing. Great D that time from Nurkic.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Launches it from deep. Oubre pulls it in.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with deuces.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Hardaway Jr. knows his role on this team, which is to provide scoring and leadership.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Phoenix making some changes. Roddy's checked in, and Okogie subbed in for Booker. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Roddy no good. Mavericks trail by 8. Hardaway passes to Hardy. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. Out to Hardaway. Shoots over Beal. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
Silky smooth with that jumper. Hardaway Jr.'s mechanics are what make him so deadly.
Beal gets a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Suns. He's at the quarter-century mark. 25 points for him in this game as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Kawhi Leonard. Allen is out there with Elfrid Payton. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Eubanks in at the 5. Who's out there for Phoenix. And the dunk by Doncic.
Luka with so many physical gifts. Taking flight right there.
Suns leading by 4. Al Payton. Pass to O'Neal. It's Allen on the wing. O'Neal sets the screen for Payton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Payton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Doncic against Payton. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
This is Hardaway Jr.'s bread and butter. Really lethal off the catch.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Eubanks.
McGee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
That free throw good from Allen.
They're shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding the lead late.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Dwight Powell's checked in for Richaun Holmes. And it's Seth Curry in for Dante Exum. That one is no good. Mavericks trail by 7. And shot on the way. And there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Doncic. 8 points for Tim Hardaway.
Like saying the different ways Hardaway Jr. attacks the defense.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Allen. Uncovered. Yep, right through the net. And the Suns lead by 7.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You've got to be tougher defensively.
Hardaway, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Payton passes to Leonard. Aggressive move inside from Kawhi.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Here's Doncic. Hardaway for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. So for the Suns, Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Eubanks. Booker comes in for Grayson Allen. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Elfrid Payton. And then for Dallas, Jokic has checked in for Dwight Powell. Grant Williams comes in for Kelly Oubre. And Josh Green subbed in for Hardaway. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Booker. Lays it up off the glass. Booker's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shot, that lead's going to expand.
And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Over Jokic. Booker, no good. Mavericks trail by 8. Williams hits a screen for Doncic. Offline with his 3. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. With the teardrop, Beal can't get it to go.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Baseline J on the way, and that one comes up a bit short. Suns leading by 8. Here's Booker. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Booker's got 29 in the game.
And that's lethal. I love how Booker's eyes light up when he gets a mid-range opportunity.
Nurkic against Jokic. Out to Doncic. Second chance shot. Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Nice work from Doncic, doing a good job finding a way to get it done inside.
Booker against Curry. Nurkic a screen on Curry. No good from Booker. Mavericks trail by 8. Jokic with it. Leonard picks him up. Jokic powering it in.
What a nice combination of ball and body control by Jokic that time.
Curry against Booker. Bangs home the trifecta. Booker's got 15 points in just the second half.
Good job there by Leonard setting that screen.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here.
Gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team. Fans, that was your Suns Youth Dance Team.
.132 left here in the fourth quarter. The drive by Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, Doncic is so good at going at the defense. And when he goes at him like that, it puts the defense in a tough spot. Very crafty.
Next free throw is good, and that brings them within 8.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
And so he makes both from the line. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, O'Neal. Back to Booker. Good balance by Booker right there.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Over to the wing. Jokic inside. And on Nurkic. Jokic, no good. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Booker up top, guarded by Kerr. A nice shot by Booker.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Dallas, no good that time either. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Leonard kicks to Beal. Nurkic a screen on Green. And it's Jokic with the rebound. So it's the Suns winning easily here. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you very much, Kawhi. How do you evaluate your team's progress at this point in the season?
We got to come out and just have the same mindset and energy every night. You know, that's the thing that we're working on, trying to be consistent at, and just knowing the game plan. And, you know, once we get that down and we start making our shots, it's going to be very hard to beat us.
And you're winning games in the meantime, man. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Devin Booker.